Sir.
Elder.
All right, recalling Mr. Elder. This is case number 250-569-2201. Please submit versus Cameron Elder. Appearances, please.
Lisa Coyle appearing on behalf of the people.
Jessica Shebb on behalf of Mr. Elder, who is formal reading understands his constitutional rights and stances.
All right, the court will not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Elder. Bond recommendation from the people.
Your Honor, the people are recommending a remand in this case. As I've stated before, I see another, it is on Odyssey, a second case for CSC1, different victim. This case involves a child that was under 13 years old. It was, at the time, Mr. Elder was an employee of the family business. Allegedly, these assaults began when she was between 9 and 10 years old and continued to the age of 11. I understand this case is from 2017, but I do understand that the fact that this is very common for a child to withhold information until they're ready to talk and speak. And in this matter, she did come forward. And like I said, also, Your Honor, as you can see on Odyssey, I know that the court, it appears, has not signed it. But I do take that away from it. I see that this case is extremely concerning because she knows him, obviously was a family friend, worked in that business, and allegedly took advantage of a young child. And so for that reason, Your Honor, I'm asking for a remand in this matter.
Ms. Shive, why should I remand your client?
Your Honor, my client is presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. He is 25 years old at the time, might have been 17 years old. This is a matter from 2017. I don't know why it took him this long until April 16th to sign, because everything in the report I see says 2017. I don't see things happen. There's not much in this report, Your Honor. To be honest, it's a very short report for such a serious allegation, life offense. It's a very short report and way shorter than we usually would get on these type of offenses. Now, we weren't there. Everyone's presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. I can tell you he's not on probation or parole or nothing pending, no priors. In the 8 years that have passed, I'm not aware of him having any convictions. He's employed, he lives with his parents, he has the family ties and community ties, he's still around, he's not a flight risk. So I'm asking for anything but a remand. I'm asking for a personal with a tether or a 10% bond, Your Honor, given the age of the case, given no history of all, given no flight risk, Your Honor.
Court having heard the argument as the bond under MCR 6.106. I believe the presumption of guilt is great in this matter. I will remand Mr. Elder in the custody of Wayne County Jail while this case is pending. Probable cause will be May 14th, preliminary examination, May 20th, both in front of Judge Jack Hay. Please step aside, sir.
And Your Honor, may I ask the court to elaborate about that evidence? Because unless I'm missing something or the court has something we don't have, all we have is her word. I don't see that there was any kit done, anything matching him, any witnesses, any speaking to anybody. All I have in a very short report for a life offense is her word. And that is it. And we are about to take the liberty of somebody over someone's word. There's nothing more here. There's nothing more.
You just answered your own question. It's her word based on the investigation report. And I
that's
believe
all we have, Your Honor. He's presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, not presumed guilty until proven innocent.
Mr. Elder, I about had it with your gyrations and motions. Now, Ms. Shive.
Would the court at least consider a cash bond?
No, I'm not going to consider a cash bond. I believe the investigation report, as brief as it is, at least I'm persuaded, given the age of the complaining witness, and I know it's hard to ascertain credibility in this matter, I believe it's a credible report. And so my finding is that the presumption of guilt is great in this matter, and that's why I'm remanding him in the custody of Wayne County Jail. Step aside, Mr. Elder. What's your name?
Nolan.
What is your name, Mr. Nolan?
That's Jermaine Nolan.
All right, this is case number 250-572-5401, Peterson and Michigan versus Jermaine Nolan. Appearances, please.
Lisa Coyle appearing on behalf of the people.
Jessica Scheib on behalf of Mr. Nolan, who has full reading, understands constitutional rights, and stands mute.
All right, the court will enter not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Nolan. Bond recommendation from the people.
People are asking for a remand of this matter. Allegedly, this young girl was 13 at the time. The defendant was the boyfriend of the mother and lived with the complainant for over 9 years. And as I'm not going to read into the court can read what occurred and what she had disclosed during a forensic interview back in 2023.
This is I have the complaining witness as a he.
Oh, that's the other case. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. There are 2 cases that are in Odyssey. And so this, obviously, that hasn't been walked over as well. So this one is a 9-year-old boy. He's a little boy. And I'm not go through the allegations that are in the IR based on him being a minor still. This, in fact, where the mother would go to work, and he allegedly cared for the children and had custody and control over the children. And as you can see, he would allegedly perform sexual acts on a child. And this came out in a Kids Talk. This is part of a backlog warrant, Your Honor. So I'm asking for a remand in this matter.
Child.
Your Honor, my client is 44 years old and he's not on probation or parole, and there's no prior criminal history. Your Honor, this case is a reissue. This was dismissed without prejudice on January 12, 2024 for insufficient evidence. My client did his part, went through the whole process, and here we are again. It was not dismissed for complaining witness failing to appear. Yes.
It was dismissed for insufficient evidence at what stage in the proceeding? Preliminary examination, trial, or what?
Let me see where it was dismissed for insufficient evidence. I have it on January 12, 2024. Let me pull up the ROA so I can get you exactly what that was. And while I do that, I'm going to argue that his child's mother lied to CPS to get heat off of her, and that is why we are here today. He actually is the primary caregiver for his special needs son, and he's not the complaining witness. And there's a reason why he is that person and that they allowed him to be that person. He has no record whatsoever, and he wouldn't be the primary caregiver for another child if this was the case. So we have an allegation from a mother who had motive to do that, and my client already went through the whole the process and showed up to his court dates. So this is a reissue. So for him to be remanded when there was insufficient evidence, and now here he is again, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I get that, Ms. Scheib.
I also want to say, I believe he turned himself in. They called him from his brother's house because the police were there, and he went there to meet the police, and they brought him in. Okay. So he's also not at flight risk. He knows what he's facing. He beat this case dismissed, and now
we don't know what happened with the case. That's what I'm still waiting for information. Why was it dismissed?
It's that insufficient evidence, Your Honor. That's not from me. That's for the Register of Actions.
At exam, at trial, at what?
It would have been a trial.
Okay, I'm looking that up.
It shows, it says exam 1/12/24. Exam, it says examination held, and then it says exam conducted, charges dismissed without prejudice, insufficient evidence, case closed. Now, the question I have when I look back into, and this was his bond at that time was 100,000 cash with a tether.
Okay.
And I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
All right, I've heard enough. I'm going to continue that same bond, $100,000 cash. does he still reside in the same house with the complaining witness? Ms. Shad?
Sir, only answer what I'm asking. The complaining witness, you still live with that individual?
No,
Okay.
All right, $100,000 cash surety, no contact with the complaining witness. GPS tether, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew. No contact with the complaining witnesses, no contact with any minor children.
well, sir, you know I have a special needs son that I'm the one to care for.
That's correct, Your Honor.
How old is the special needs child?
15, sir.
15?
Right.
And you care for that person 24 hours?
Sir.
Is that a yes?
Yes, sir.
No contact with any minor children?
What are you doing?
I love Mo Mummy so much.
Minor children alone. You need to have somebody else with you. Need someone else present if you're in the presence of a minor child. Bond redetermination to be Monday, May 5th. Preliminary probable cause May 14th. Preliminary examination May 20th. Both in front of Judge Jack Kay. Is there anything else either council wants to put on the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Nothing further, thank you.
All right, step aside, sir. All right, do we have Mario Russo?
Mario Russo.
This is case number 250568. 6301, Pearson, Michigan versus Mario Russo. Pierces, please.
Steve Benson for the people.
Jessica Shive on behalf of Mr. Russo, who has formal reading, understands his constitutional rights and stands mute.
All right, court went on not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Russo. I have a $2,500 10% capious bond set by Judge Jefferson at preliminary examination. We reached out to Judge Jefferson. She wants that bond to continue. You'll have a $2,500 10% capious bond set by Judge Jefferson. Bond redetermination will be May 5th in front of Chief Judge McConicle. Probable cause May 14th. Preliminary examination May 20th, both in front of Judge Jefferson. Step aside, sir.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more crazy court hearings like this one.